Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you here today. Appreciate you joining us here as we finish up the month of February and begin the final chapter of the book of Proverbs all at once. So, if you want to follow along, we'll be looking at starting in the 31st chapter and the first verse. We're just going to look at one verse today, kind of getting our bearings for this great chapter that we're going to look at. And the verse says, "The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him." Imagine for most of us, if we were to write down all of the wisdom that our mothers have imparted to us. Think about the great leaders throughout history in our world. And if you read their writings, most of them credit their mother as being the most influential person in their life. One of the great quotes that many people know was from our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, who said, "All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother." And there are a number of others that could be quoted throughout history. Churchill, George Washington, most of the great leaders, if you dig through their speeches and their words, at some point credited their mother for their wisdom. Today, as we begin this chapter, King Lemuel is no different. The big difference is that he did record his mother's wisdom, and this is different than the other 30 chapters of the book, in that they are the wisdom of a mother, and it is also the only place where wisdom is directed towards a king. And so it's a completely different book. We have 30 chapters of the father talking, and now we have one chapter with the instruction of a mother. And so we're going to be looking at that over the coming weeks. Or coming days, not weeks. It won't take us weeks to get through here. But as we get moving into that, again, I just want to cover this one verse before we actually get into what she said. We see, again, the heart of this mother who passes on these lessons to her son. We know nothing about her. We know nothing about her son other than her name, much like Agur, who we just finished his words. There's no record of this king outside of Scripture, and so we really don't know anything about him. Some believe that this is actually Solomon still talking, and that the word Lemuel means devoted to God. And so that this was just kind of a pen name for him that was used in this case. And I want to leave you, I guess, not just mothers, but fathers as well, with this thought and this challenge as we head into these words of wisdom. The challenge for us to take seriously our role as influencers in our children and our grandchildren, young people around us, their life. We don't know anything about this mother, but one thing we do know is that she took serious her role, her position as a teacher of her son, to train him up and to raise him in the ways of God. And so as we get ready to head into this final chapter and these words of wisdom of this great unknown mother, let's take seriously the role that God has given us as an influencer over the young people in our life. It may be a child, grandchild, niece, nephew, the kids in your Sunday school class, who knows? But the world is doing everything they can to influence our young people. Let's strive to teach them and to train them just like the mother of Lemuel. All right. Hope you'll think about that. What a challenge to us in this world. Have a good day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, first day of March. Have a good one.